Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first ever GSCS podcast with the whole crew. Actually, the second time we're with the whole crew here, but oh my word, it's been such a long time. It actually break the Muffin Boys record for most consecutive championships won in a row in this league. So, those esports also have something on the line. So we can go to the GSCS. Let's skip down to is Team Cytronics still top 3? I mean, we've had so many people mixed opinions about Team Cytronics. You know, they came in on a win streak. They're currently on a 9 or 10 series win streak, maybe a 12 series win streak, with counting the unofficial scrimmages that have not been added to the off-season records. I mean, Team Cytronics are everyone they came into this being heavily doubted, and now even in the past, now they've been ranked number 1, number 2, number 1, top 2 consistently. But now, right now, how do you guys feel about the Muffin Boys, not the Muffin Boys, Team Cytronics, especially since they haven't played for a little while? And do you guys think their top level potential? Let's go to Not.Solar.
I mean, they look like a good team, but they don't play, so I don't really know. I don't know if they're good or not, because I've only played them once, which we 3-1. But that was a long ago with their old roster, with Recoil and Term. So I don't know what their new roster is, because I've never played it before. So I mean, I'm looking forward to it, but I don't even know if they're gonna do it, because they're not playing in the league.
Yeah.
But yeah. I say definitely right now, not a top contender until they prove themselves.
They haven't scrimmed high enough people in, for my opinion.
I mean, that's an interesting opinion, saying that they haven't scrimmed high enough people, because Cytronics, the teams that they've won against, let me see if I can pull it back in the old GSCS records. Hopefully,
But recently. We're talking recently. Yeah,
Naptown Saturn, that was off record, but they won in Game 5. Let me see who else they've played recently.
They would have lost that. I'm telling you, Pink disconnect.
Pink disconnected?
The unfortunate part is that they played a Naptown who never plays before, with Fellow, Evoke, and I forgot who else was on that roster. Pink, I believe.
Yeah.
They usually never.
But remember, Cytronics also played Lunar or at the current Ryft One roster, and they respectfully demolished that same Ryft One roster that they played against, and that wasn't too long ago either. I think that was about 3 weeks ago or 2 weeks ago. I mean, you could say that's not long ago. You could say it's not that long ago, because that roster disbanded from Lunar, then created their own team called Ryft One. But I think Cytronics, every time they're doubted, they just come back and they dominate. I can go back and they dominate. I can go back in old GSCS polls when I said epic rematch, Team Lunar versus Team Cytronics rematch between James and Brody. The poll was, at the time, winning 14-8, and Cytronics ended up taking down Lunar big there. But I feel like I know what you're saying, but I mean, what do you think the potential for both Team Cytronics and Team Lunar in the future?
Team Lunar? Who did they play recently? Tyrant? I don't know nothing about Tyrant.
Yeah, they played Tyrant. They 4-1 Tyrant.
Tyrant got foiled by comeback as well.
Yeah, so is Tyrant any good?
Somewhat.
I mean, no.
I think the best team Cytronics played was our old Saturn. So that's, which I don't think they've played anybody they haven't played comeback, right?
Nope.
They haven't played comeback yet.
They haven't played comeback. I don't think they ever played God Alliance.
They don't want to play comeback.
I don't think they ever played.
Hold on.
Hey! It's facts. Straight facts. They don't.
I mean, they're not trying to scrim anybody right now.
That's fine.
Because it is still off season.
I think Cytronics could pull out top 8, but I don't know if they're top.
You don't know. Okay, the best team Cytronics have played is Ryft One.
Ryft One has struggled so bad though.
Yeah. They'd be better if they stopped playing Roblox so much.
Bro, have you completely? You just made this a bash pod. This is a bash stream, not even a podcast anymore.
No.
What's?
It's still
No?
a podcast. No worries.
This isn't a podcast.
It's just facts. It's just facts. Like what is happening.
Like if I pull up
But
my
they're not
rankings-
bad. But they're also not proving their worth. It's like having. This is the analogy I use. It's like having Lamar Jackson as MVP season and having him on the bench the season after. He's gonna lose worth over time. People are starting
I
gonna
think in my
doubt.
rankings,
Well,
put
I
'em-
mean, the same thing is, I can go over their perspective as well. What is the point in playing off-season scrimmages?
Getting prepared. Why do pro scrim whenever there's no season? To know your competition.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, in my
that's
in
a
my
good one.
in my rankings, I had Citronics and Ryft One kind of tied for third because I really had no clue there. Because
I feel like Satronics still have an edge over Ryft One, even a Ryft One that has still really much expanded and learned. I feel like Satronics, when they're trying and they're not freestyling on teams like Saturn, I feel like they are one of the staples in the league. I feel like they're still a top 3 team for me, in my opinion.
Good luck to them trying to freestyle on us. I think they're consistent, like playstyle wise, consistent compared to a Ryft One who doesn't understand their playstyle yet as a team. At least Satronics do have a general idea of what they want to do with the roster. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
come back, got a line.
Combat got aligned Satronics.
But who do
Who's
in
fourth?
For fourth place?
Top 3 though. Who's that number
Grandeur
4?
team. Grandeur team. That'll be fourth.
Who?
Whoever Grandeur's team is, that'll be top 4.
Kahoku?
Oh,
Yeah.
Does Grandeur play?
No,
just
he's
a
not.
manager,
I
right?
don't think he's a player. He's a manager, yeah.
Bro, I see him in rank B all the time.
Yeah, he's a 1750 plus player, so.
Yeah. That is my top 4. Ryft One don't make top 4 and disband.
Dang.
Damn.
Just banned.
Hey, Taysom, are you hearing this? Taysom, I know you're in the comment section somewhere. I don't know whether you're here or on the YouTube video. You have to make a video on that. Oh my goodness, Tonic's definitely gonna put that one in now. He's gonna clip that one. But I feel like,
too many issues.
I feel
Too many
like,
issues.
yeah.
I feel like
They
personally,
definitely, you could make the case that you feel like they haven't found like their identity as a team. You can make a case for that, that they haven't found their identity as a team.
Can I give you an example? My example is very. Do you guys know the former roster of SK Gaming? With Ixo, Tox,
Yeah,
and
Ixo,
Yukio?
Tox, and Yukio, yeah.
Yes, they had potential, but they could not find their identity at all. And they ended up disbanding. Not completely, they just dropped Yukio. That's what I think Ryft One is gonna do. They're gonna show promise, but they're not gonna find a way to put it all together in the end.
It's another hot take. What do you call it? Naptown Saturn doesn't do any better than Top 8. And here is another hot take. Naptown Phoenix actually makes Top 8.
Yo, what? How do you have Phoenix above Saturn?
I'm not saying no. That's not a list. That's not an order. I'm saying Naptown Saturn. They obviously make top 8, but they get knocked out in the quarterfinals. But I'll say I get Phoenix also in top 8 somehow, sneaking in like in the wild card or something like that. Some type of wild card matchup that they get at the end of the season to make it the top 8, and making the playoffs rather.
That's hilarious.
How likely? Which okay. And here's another one. Here's my last one. Okay, here's my last one. Blizzard Esports makes the top 4 with their revamped roster. Which is the most unlikeliest hot take that I just said?
Which?
Yeah, which is the most unlikeliest hot take that I just mentioned?
Like, no offense to my boys, but I don't think Phoenix make top 8.
Damn.
I mean, if we do, I'm gonna be amazed. But I mean,
if we can, bro, I would be so interested in seeing what Brody's topic would actually be. Top, like, hot take, because I feel like the Naptown Phoenix thing. Imagine if that actually happens, and Phoenix make a top 8, and then Phoenix get a lucky draw in the playoffs, and then they potentially upset.
Who wants to hear my top 4 real quick?
Nobody, but
Yeah,
if you
let's
want to
hear your
say
top
it
4,
anyway.
Brody. Let's hear it.
Oh, alright. So number 1, I've come back. Number 2, I've gone Lions. Number 3, as much as I hate to say it, it's probably gonna be Ryft One.
Oh, okay.
Did you say number 3 Ryft One?
Yeah.
No way.
Yes, bro.
They've been getting 4-1 and 4-0 recently.
But the thing is, look. What I've heard though is they're going through a playstyle change, right?
They are.
And
They are.
I know them. I know who they are, and especially Clouds.
Mhm.
I don't even know if Spec is starting, but Clouds is really good at maintaining and changing his play style very well. And I feel like he's gonna have plenty of time before the season starts. And I feel like they're gonna be pretty dangerous, but
I don't know about that, bro. But
I've got to agree with Brody here, because Brody was their coach for the past couple of months. So I feel like he knows best about his roster, and I also feel like the potential that this team has, because they even said they're going to a play style change. So, but me and Caesar and Scrib said in the beginning of the podcast that it does not look like they have found their identity yet. It does not look like they have found their identity yet.
yeah. But
So
neither will
they still need to, because they just made that transition without a coach to Ryft One, without Brody, without any real mental support. And with all these teams trying to come for them right now.
they didn't have that Mercer magic, bro. That's the thing.
I'm curious. Evoke, bro. Nothing against you, bro, but like,
Okay.
he's gonna work in rotations a bit. Your speed's there.
I'm not even trying to be cocky. I'm genuinely just.
No, you're fine. You're fine. It's your team. It's your team. It's not even
I'm just
custom.
trying to be
Your
honest.
team. It's like if you're the
You talked about your top 4, right? You talked about your top 4. You talked about Lunar possibly getting the regain. And you're saying Lunar is going to be top 4. Top 4
Yeah.
after your regain.
After my regain, I think we're gonna be higher than that. But right now, I'm putting myself in top 4. I'm not even trying to be cocky. I'm genuinely just.
No, you're fine. You're fine. It's your team. It's your team. It's not even
I'm just
custom.
trying to be
Your
honest.
team. It's like if you're the
To be
owner.
fair,
of
we don't know
your
what's
team,
coming.
bro, and you're like, oh
To
yeah.
be fair, we don't know what's coming. We don't know what it is, whether it's going to be a playstyle change, whether it's just something that we just have not seen, that they have not unveiled, viewed, bro. We have 7 viewers in the chat. Don't forget to follow Scribble the _TTV. But oh my goodness, so Brody says he's going to be a top 4 team, if not better, after the regain. Gonna be, hopefully it's not gonna be too long until we see that happen, until we see the Ice Gaming back in their pitch, back in their full form.
It'll be before the official season starts. I can guarantee that.
Guaranteed. So, right before the end of the season, we need to see you guys top 3.
So you
That's
guys
your.
are
No,
gonna
this-
possibly be better than us and Godlines.
I think we'll compete. Genuinely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I respect.
Hello everyone, and thank you for watching the Gaming Spot Championship Series over here on the Gaming Spot Championship Series channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. And what a podcast this was. This is our first time, second time actually, with the full podcast crew, and this is the first time that I don't have to be, it's just me alone or me and Taysom doing the podcast alone. And hopefully with the new schedule that 37 people have voted for, we can get this podcast out, the whole crew, once a week with special guests. Over there you saw the special guest featuring Koalabear Not.Solar rather. But thank you so much to Scribble for hosting the stream and the podcast. Podcast was 1 hour and 3 minutes long. So, oh my goodness, you have to go and check out the rest of the podcast if you want to hear the bloopers and the trash talk that was happening towards the end of the podcast, we might have a bloopers video just from that podcast, because damn, that was a lot. But Team Comeback and Team Lunar ended up playing not too long after that, and Team Lunar end up not being able to take down the kings of the GSCS, and Team's Comeback, they will continue to be the best team in the league. But for me and Anna's Gaming Spot and the Gaming Spot Championship Series, it's gonna be time to say goodbye.